It's about one person, but it's tied to another person, and that person is very important or very known. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like him, all that good shit, you know. But that's why you got people like me to, shed some light on a few things. I ain't trying to make you, I ain't trying to sway your perception about nobody. But I'm just giving you some facts and shit. You know what I'm talking about? All right. So I know y'all know the Fugees, right? The Fugees. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Lauryn Hill, Wyclef Jean, and Pras Michael. They were the Fugees. Now, Lauryn Hill, how can I say this? She got in. Maybe she didn't know what shit was about. You know what I'm saying? And when she seen how and what really goes on and what you gotta do to be that top-notch celebrity or, famous, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Cause you have to do some shit to be that. She kinda, faded to black. Just like majority of, the real people that a lot of your one-hit wonders are just that. They go in, they get in the game, and they get exposed. And then, they try to see if you want to go to the top or you want to go further in your career. And once they show you this and show you that, because they got to, you know what I'm saying? Then it's on you. And then a lot of people, they don't want no parts of that shit. And a lot of them do, obviously. So Lauryn Hill was one of the ones that was special. They all joined. They all took the oath. Wyclef, Pras, even Lauryn Hill. But just like Donald Marshall say, somebody that's very prominent in the whistleblower or just, MK Ultra, just shedding light on shit. You know what I'm saying? He's very, very prominent. Donald Marshall. He said they let her out. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that they don't normally do, but they did that for her. The song she got out, Get Out, something like that, that's what she was talking about. She wanted out. Donald Marshall said, and she begged and cried to get out, and they let her out. You know what I'm saying? But they took a lot of shit from her. She went through this and that, but she's out the game. Well, Pras, Michael, and Wyclef, they kept going. They kept getting more famous and more famous. Maybe not so much Pras, but definitely Wyclef. And we gonna get into Pras in a second, but especially Wyclef Jean, he became very, very prominent. You know what I'm saying? So we about to get into all that right now. But it just hit recently. Fugees rapper Pras Michael found guilty in illegal foreign influence scheme. He basically took money from a foreign financier or a foreign booster, quote unquote, and he pretty much tried to funnel that to Barack Obama paying for the campaign. If you can remember 2008 or 7, 6, all those years, leading up to Barack, or should I say Barry, leading up to Barack, his campaign, like, he had plenty money. He had plenty money, and it was a lot of speculation on that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of speculation on that. But come to find out, he was getting help from one of the Fugees, which is short for refugees. That's pretty much what they are. And Pras was the one middlemaning, the moves, facilitating the moves for Barack Obama. So he pretty much got caught in a foreigner giving Pras the money, and then Pras facilitated to the Obama, administration to, help him in his campaign. But that is illegal if you are running for president in the US of A, you cannot get money from any foreign entity or foreign country. That's pretty much conflict of interest or collusion or treason or some type of shit. But it's very, very illegal for obvious reasons. You know what I'm saying? So I got an article from the New York Times. You know, I'm gonna read a few paragraphs. You know what I'm saying? Read a few paragraphs. Then I'm gonna get into a timeline. I'm gonna get into a little timeline about, you know, Pras, Wyclef Jean, because he's a part of this too a little bit, and Barack Hussein Obama, or should I say Barry Santaro, his real name. Alright, so a founding member of hip-hop group the Fugees was found guilty in federal court on Wednesday of orchestrating a sprawling international conspiracy that used millions of dollars worth of foreign money for illegal lobbying and campaign contributions, the Justice Department said. Alright, so I pretty much explained that, but I'm gonna keep going. The rapper Pras, Michael, hope I'm saying that right, known as well, they said his real name. I can't really pronounce his name, so we just gonna say Pras Michael, had been accused of accepting, this article right here says $865,000 from Lo Jo, a Malaysian financier, and giving that money to a network of straw donors who used it to make campaign contributions to former President Barack Obama. Mr. Michael was also accused by prosecutors of trying to convince the Trump administration and the Justice Department to drop federal investigations into Mr. Lowe related to embezzlement. So Trump was trying to solve this shit or put it out there. Like, ever since he's been on the scene, he's been putting shit out there about this corrupt government. So this was nothing new. He was trying to expose it, and Mr. Pras got caught trying to, you know, take a bribe. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna keep reading. Mr. Michael, who received millions of dollars for his part in the schemes, was convicted of 10 criminal counts, including money laundering, illegal lobbying, witness tampering, and campaign finance violations, according to the court records. He faces a maximum possibility of 20 years in prison. That's a long time. Today's verdict demonstrates that anyone who engages in unlawful foreign sponsored efforts and influence American officials, our elections, or the criminal justice system will be brought to justice. So like I said, it's illegal and you're not supposed to do it. They got caught. I'm pretty sure it goes on every fucking election with every fucking president, but this just got put out in the open for obvious reasons, and there's a reason why. Alright, Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio testified that Mr. Lowe seemed to be a legitimate businessman years ago when he said he wanted to donate to the Obama campaign. And Mr. Sessions testified about his knowledge of the Chinese extradition efforts. So this shit so big, even Leonardo DiCaprio had to take the stand and pretty much confess and testify against Pras, Obama, and whatever the fuck was going on. So we pretty much got a gist of what's going on. Now, the only thing I got, let me stroll through and see if it put the real number in here, cause the number I got was way bigger than that number that they got. Pras was accused of, you know, trying to move $30 million in campaign money to Obama. That sounds way more accurate than that 865. Maybe that was just one little chunk. But overall, it was 30 million. And I got that. You'll see it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. So, alright, before I get into Pras, let's talk about Barack Obama. Who heard of this man before 2008? Yeah, that's right, me neither. So, okay, he comes out as Barack Obama. All right, but his real name is Barry Santaro. He worked for several intelligence agencies at the same time, including Saudi Arabia Intel Service and including the CIA, and he was developed as a political asset in Chicago. Now, I don't know how you can work for all these alphabet boys, because they all collude against each other, but he got in there and he pretty much was a plant. Let's just say a plant. He was not yet a citizen of the United States when all this was going on. He was not even a U.S. citizen. We all know you have to be a U.S. citizen to be a president. And if you can think back, when he was running for president, what was one of the things that they kept saying about Obama? Where's his birth certificate? Where's his birth certificate? Where's his birth certificate? Well, they never found it. You know, it was just all speculation and questions asked. And just like I just told you, he worked for several intelligence agencies such as the Cabal, Saudi Arabia, Intel, and the CIA. So of course they planted him. You know what I'm saying? He was developed as an asset in Chicago. We all know he's from. I don't think he's from Chicago, but he's been a senator of Chicago, and that's how he got, you know, through the ranks, and you know what I'm saying, to be picked for president type thing. So he's not from here. You know what I'm saying? And Barack Obama's not his real name. He changed that name, or he went by that name when he started going for presidency. You know, he changed it, or they changed it, whoever. I'm gonna keep going though. All right, Obama carry out plans for the Cabal. If you don't know who or what the Cabal is, do a little research. I'm gonna keep going. Now, several question marks about his well, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. He legalized gay marriage. You know, gay marriage was illegal all the way up until Obama. So that, to me, that was something I thought was a head scratcher. You know, I know the LGBTQ and all these other communities, you know, they shit is different now, and since he did that, but to me that kind of spearheaded all of this. You know what I'm saying? That kind of, you know, that shot the cannon right out the, you know, that shot the ball right out the cannon, you know what I'm saying, to just make all this other stuff like normal, or just, you know what I'm saying, just getting you sensitive to it, you know what I'm saying? Even because it wasn't normal before that, you know what I'm talking about? So, okay, alright, so when he did get into office, it was a big deal about ISIS. I know y'all remember ISIS. ISIS this, ISIS that, you know what I'm saying? They were supposed to be the big enemy of the U.S. type thing. Well, he defended, supplied, and helped the enemy, which is ISIS. He was telling us in the media that, you know, hey, they the enemy, we need to do this, we need to go drop bomb and bomb and bomb. He bombed a bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying, Obama, you know. And he was saying that we were doing this for the enemies, but on the flip side, he was helping ISIS. He was helping the enemy, and he was attacking our allies, as they would say. Former Defense Secretary Leon Panetta says Obama helped ISIS grow by ignoring national security team's advice to arm Syrian rebels. So this is a direct quote from a former defense secretary in the army, because the president is commander-in-chief. So he answered to Obama, of course, and He pretty much just told you. You know what I'm saying? Alright. So let's jump back to the topic at hand. The Fugees. Rapper Pras Michael. Well, I read the article and I named some names. You got Pras, the former Fugees group member. You got Barack Obama, right? And you got Joe Low, the foreign financier that helped Pras help Obama. Alright? So, to give you some receipts, here's Pras in a pic with Obama. They look real friendly, shaking hands, they smiling, all that good shit. Now here's Pras, Obama, and Joe Low's father sitting at the table. They smiling, cheesing, you know. Alright. Here's Barack Obama, Joe Low, and Michelle. You see them? Got their hands around each other. You see the Christmas tree. I'm assuming it was, you know, around Christmas time or whatever. You got Obama visiting Malaysia several times. You see it? And in the article that I read from the New York Times, Michael took orders and millions of dollars from a Malaysian financier who sought to gain political influence in the USA. So Joe Low is from Malaysia or resided in Malaysia or did business in Malaysia, as it says right here. And when your boy Barack Obama was in office, he went to Malaysia several times. Several times. Alright? Alright, here we got K-Pop. K-Pop, he was sentenced to 3 years prison for sex trafficking. Right? Sentenced to 3 years for sex trafficking in a nightclub. Or through a nightclub, I don't know. Well, anyway, Joe Low was on that list of names that implicated K-Pop in the sex scandal, which got him pretty much sentenced and caught. So Joe Low was on that list that K-Pop was on sex trafficking overseas. And he got prison time. Not Joe Low, but the K-Pop. Alright? 2010, Haiti earthquakes. Haiti earthquake. Y'all remember that? 2010, big earthquake. Huge earthquake. One of the biggest in history. You know what I'm saying? Killed a lot of our people. You know, it's fucked up. But someone please call 911. Your boy Wyclef. Y'all know that song, man. Quit acting like y'all don't know that song and shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? Old Wyclef, him and what's that? Mary J? Yeah. Someone please call 911. Cause Wyclef, he done misused $16 million of donations of the Haiti money. Haiti had the earthquake, 2010. We all know Wyclef from Haiti or somewhere over there. He something, one of them. And he stepped in the forefront as the spokesman or just the representative of Haiti and shit. And he pretty much stole money from them folks. So this is why I say don't donate no money to no tragedy, bruh. Not because you don't want to like help people, you know, you're not because, you know, you don't feel sorry or feel bad, you know. But because when you send that shit, you don't know who the fuck getting it. You don't know where it's going. It ain't no proof of it. You know what I'm saying? So don't send that shit. It's a scam. It's a fucking scam. You know what I'm saying? So, and this kind of proves it. You know what I'm saying? So Wyclef, he misused his $16 million in donations of his own fucking people. So that should let you know. And Wyclef is a member of the Fugees that Pras was a part of too. See, I'm connecting all the dots. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep up. Laura Silsby caught stealing kids. and Hillary Clinton bailed her out. So article on that, you see it right here. So this goes back to K-pop and the sex trafficking scandal. Your boy Joe Lo that helped Pras help Obama is in a sex trafficking scandal, right? And then Haiti has a big catastrophe, and then there's somebody from the Hillary Clinton background that's getting caught stealing children, sex trafficking children. You know what I'm saying? Trafficking is a big fucking deal. Thousands of children go missing every year. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Laura Silsby caught stealing kids, and Hillary Clinton bailed her out and put her on the payroll. You know what I'm saying? Alright? And a side note, just to let you know how deep this shit go. Fugees' producer got a pardon from George W. Bush. A Fugees producer, right? Pras, Wyclef Jean, you know, got a pardon from George W. Bush. This man got caught with $1.4 million worth of liquid cocaine in the airport. Couple suitcases. Yeah, that's big. That's real big. Now why the fuck would, you know, George Bush pardon this man? Huh? You know, there's something to think about. Alright? Now, last but not least, and I read it in the article, so it really ain't nothing too big. Leonardo DiCaprio testifies in the Fugees lobbying trial that financier Joe Lo tried to funnel $30 million to Obama. They go to $30 million I was talking about. But in here, on this particular article, maybe I didn't go down and read the shit all the way, but that number is 30 million. You know, so there go you a timeline, and there's just some dots you can connect, and you know you can get your own conclusion. But shit real out here, and that trial is going on now. You know what I'm saying? 2023. You know, we got wind of it now, but it probably, you know, been taking place or, you know, been cranking up. And now you can do some research on it yourself. You know, I pretty much gave you the rundown, gave you all the, you know, juicy shit. And then you can put the rest of the clues together on your own. And there you go.